David, thank you. Other news we're watching tonight, ticked off in Trumbull. People say they're not being given a voice on a plan that could bring a power plant in their backyard. Yeah, some neighbors in the Nichols section of Trumbull are mad, and they took that emotion to the state capitol today.
It seems like another case where average citizens just like you and me being left out of the process, this time involving a new huge high-tech gas-fired fuel cell electric plant right in the middle of their neighborhood.
Our chief Capitol correspondent Mark Davis is on it. He's live from our Hartford newsroom with their beef and what is being done about it. Mark?
Hi, Sonia and Darren. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Seems like this is happening too often now. Remember there was that girls' detention center in Bridgeport? Neighborhood didn't know about it. Public health lab proposed at Rocky Hill? Neighborhood didn't know about it. Now a power plant for Trumbull. Public officials need to get the message. You're not doing your job informing the public.
Dozens and dozens of Trumbull residents jammed into a state capitol hearing room this afternoon, declaring they'd been left out of the process. Only a few had received letters about the project.
It was a very vague letter. It didn't state exactly where it was going to be. It just said off Huntington Turnpike.
The location turned out to be across the street from Richard Moore's house, a gas boiler that's been there for years in a neighborhood described as, quote, the soft underbelly of suburbia. It's to be replaced with a 3.4 megawatt generator featuring the latest fuel cell technology developed by a Connecticut company recently touted in a visit to their Torrington plant by Senator Chris Dodd. The fuel cells are powered by natural gas.
It didn't state a lot of things that if you're going to put a power plant in a neighborhood, it probably should have said.
To make matters worse, the letters came just days after the gas explosion at the clean energy plant project that took 6 lives and injured dozens of workers in Middletown.
Citing, electrical power generators on 50-year-old high-pressure gas lines is probably something we should have a bit more transparency around.
And unlike the isolated clean energy project, this is smack in the middle of a close neighborhood and less than half a mile from several schools.
The people do not have a say when something like this is proposed in their neighborhoods.
This is not a not in my backyard issue. This is an issue about the safety of what's known as a hybrid fuel cell based upon natural gas.
That last speaker there was Representative T.R. Rowe of Trumbull. He's a Republican, but Democrats and Republicans are both on board here. Because this is new technology, there are understandably a lot of questions. This is the first one that would ever be cited in a location like this. And so the company tells us they are attempting to put together a town meeting for residents to attend. We'll keep you posted. But these residents in Trumbull want the legislature to change the law surrounding the siting council that cites these sorts of things, to provide for much more public input so that other towns don't get caught the way they did. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News Channel 8.